Okay, good morning traders. This video is gonna suck. As you can tell, we're on my demo account, and that is because yesterday I had an incident with my trading account that's unrelated to simple market metrics or anything that I did. Um, I like to, when I trade, I like to have my Trade screen on one. I have more than one monitor, so I like to have my Trade screen on one side and my trading view on the other side. I primarily do all my trading on TradingView with my simple market metrics screen, but I like Trade for the reports. I like the charts and the graphs and everything that Trade has, and it's right there on the screen. I don't have to go see with here. You've got to go to your trading journal and your account history, and then you can download it as a CSV and you can export it and things like that. But on the Trade screen, it's right there, so it's already displayed. It's already right there. So, long story short, yesterday I had a good day, good morning. I was trading NQ, MES, and gold mostly. I was trading 10 minis, excuse me, micros, not minis, on the NQ and scalping just for 20, $30 kind of thing. Very, very easy trading. The MQ moves so fast. You can get some really good gains really fast that way. But one thing this is a caution to anybody else that's doing that, and I didn't even think about this. I've never had this problem before. And maybe it's the universe telling me I just need to be more careful. I don't know. Apparently, at some point through the day, let's go over to the NQ and I'll show you. This was yesterday. I had made my last video about right here, somewhere's in this area here, and I had done some scalping all the way up through here and had a good day. Made my video, stopped all my trades, and went doing other things throughout the day. Apparently, I had a pending order that was on my Trade screen. One thing I don't like about Trade if you do a pending order, you do not see that. It doesn't translate over to TradingView until that order is kicked in. At least that's as best I can tell from my conversations with Take Profit Trader. There was a buy kicked in somewhere in here, and it had rode all afternoon, and I actually was auto liquidated about the end of the day. I wasn't even at my computer. I didn't know it had happened. When you're trading 10 micros, it doesn't take much to auto liquidate your 50K account. So I got auto liquidated somewhere in here. Again, I was done trading for the day. I left my screen open like I always do. I knew I was out of positions when I stopped trading and when I left my computer, but that pending order had kicked in sometime after that. And like I said, I wasn't at my computer and didn't have a way to check it. So, yeah, my account got liquidated. Had nothing to do with simple market metrics or me trading. Basically, there was a buy here and it just sunk all the way down and killed my account. So, now I'm left with the option of resetting my funded account for $600, purchasing a new take profit account for $102 and starting all over again, looking at a different prop firm. I've been going back and forth all morning on what to do and what the best step is. So this video is a warning to anybody. Do not leave two accounts open like that. It's just going to end in disaster. And the irony is I was doing really well. I ended the stream. I had $585. I think we did $200 or $300, $400 yesterday pretty easily. And yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about in case you're just under what you're not sure of. I love having this open because you've got all this data right here and it's easy to access. I can just scroll through it real quick. I love that about Trade. I don't like trading on Trade as much, but see how you just clicked on the chart? Okay, let's go over to the MES. I don't think you'll see that pending order. Yep, see, I don't see that pending order anywhere, but you can see it right here. So at some point of the day, I had moved this. I like to click and move screens around, and apparently I had done that on the NQ, and there was a pending order somewhere. See how easy it is just to click and click, but it doesn't translate over to TradingView. And this is what I use primarily. So if you have a pending order over here selected and you're not aware of it or you're just not paying attention, I was done. I was excited to get out of here. I'd had a good day. I was busy with a bunch of things in my head. I didn't even think to look. It's my fault. I'm not blaming anybody. I don't expect take profit to reset it because it was an error on my part. It's a silly error, and I'm kind of embarrassed about it that something that dumb and easy can happen and just completely wipe out all your progress. So, maybe a cautionary tale: don't log into two accounts. That's why I can't see it because I'm not logged into my demo account. But regardless, whatever happened, as I dug into it last night, I got back to my computer about 9 o'clock last night and saw that I had been auto liquidated. I had an email from Take Profit Trader. I did a bunch of looking into it, and long story short, with talking with Take Profit, they had confirmed that there was a pending order that had kicked in, and the time they gave me was after I had left my computer. I wasn't even at my desk when that happened. So sucks, really, really sucks, because I was doing great. We'd made a lot of progress. I had passed the evaluation. I got my certificate. We were up $600, and then they auto liquidated it at like 48,000. So I had lost over $2,500 in one day. Too big a size, too many things I didn't check. Admittedly, I was busy. I've got a lot of things going on in my life right now outside of here, and that distraction is probably the sole reason that happened. So be careful, guys. Like I said, nothing to do with the metrics. I'm very happy with the metrics. In fact, if you can look right here, using the metrics and using this actually I would have got in a little bit sooner, but you can see this box. We've had a lot of consolidation this morning, and so what I'll do is I'll draw a box. I'll go to the lowest and I'll go to the highest, and then I'll wait to enter. If we're in a consolidation phase, I'll wait to enter until we break that box. That just kind of lets you know where direction's potentially going to move. And here on the MES, you can see that's exactly what happened. I waited till the next candle, I entered, and now we're within profit. We've got a green background, green candles, green down here, and the green RSI. We've got so much confirmation of green. It's blatant obvious that that's where the price is going to move. So Trump is speaking today. Generally, I would think that Trump is going to affect the market bullishly because he's very aggressive with his planning and the things he's doing. But yeah, the simple market metrics have nothing to do with this, unfortunately. And you can see we're having a great day, and I've used the metrics to get these entries. So it completely happened because of my lack of double checking. Usually, another reason I like the TraderVate screen is, let me show you this really quick. This is another big reason that I leave the two screens on like that. Because at the end of the day, usually when I'm done trading, I will use this feature right here. If you go into here, when you're logged into an account, you can close all positions with one click of a button. I love that. I wish TradingView had that. If you're trading multiple things, you have to go through and close them individually, whereas you can just click this button and you're out of every position in 1 second. I love that feature. So I like using both features in tandem. I don't trade a lot on this. I don't use this. I don't really like the TradeAvate for trading necessarily. But I do like I really like having all your metrics and stuff right here. All your statistics are right here. I like that you can auto liquidate right here. I like the reporting aspect of it a little bit better. So I like to have them both open, but completely my fault. Sucks. I lost a lot of progress. I'm starting all over, but there's a lesson to be learned in it, and it is you need to be, as a trader, it's not just about the trading of the charts and the trading itself. You've got to be careful with every little aspect you do to protect your account, right? So now looking forward and going forward, and I'm sure things like this have happened. In fact, I know they have. I know that's happened to Justin before. When he first got Take Profit account, he actually got flagged for making too much money, and he had to keep trading several more days, and it was a new rule he wasn't aware of, and it's just part of the journey. As a trader, that's part of the journey and the things that you have to go through, and managing your accounts is and taking care of them and everything involved with them is your responsibility. So when things like this happen, it's sobering. It really is. I was expecting to kick some butt today. In fact, I was hoping to get to my $2,000 buffer so I can start taking some payouts, and now I'm looking at starting all over again. So a word to the wise, maybe don't use both of these accounts. Maybe what I'm going to do going forward is I will log into this at the end of the day, make sure I'm out of all of my accounts, cycle through these 3 charts, just make sure there's no pending orders that I can see, and that'll just become part of my procedure now. So, yeah, sucks. I am so bummed. I wish there was something I could do or change or go back in time, but it is what it is. And like I said, look at the metrics, guys. We're kicking butt today. I would have done great this morning on my personal funded account. I would have kicked some butt. Really, really sucks that something like that happened. So, word to the wise, maybe just be more diligent. Like I said, 100% on my shoulders of just not double checking through these screens to make sure I didn't have something open. And when you're doing micro scalping with high lot sizes, high settings like I was, it won't take long to liquidate you, especially if you're not at the computer. And the perfect storm of worst things that can happen happened to me. That big slide in the afternoon yesterday, absolutely worst time to be in a buy. And I was done trading. I was out of the market here. I wasn't even at my computer. And one of these spikes had flagged a buy for. The irony is I was doing a buy for 20, 30 ticks, and it went down 150 ticks in the negative. So anyway, the metrics are awesome. And as I come back with whatever I end up deciding to do, I'll be using the metrics because look, they work. I mean, you can see it right here again. Another video showing how impressive they are. I can't believe that happened. So this is a caution video. Be careful. Maybe don't have 2 screens open. I usually have it on a separate screen so you guys can't see it because I have more than one monitor. Maybe leave this one off and then shut this one off and then go back in, review your stats. Make sure you click right here to exit out of all your positions, cycle through your screens and make sure there's no pending orders. Either that or just don't even log into this. Just use one platform and go through the hassle they want you to do. I really don't like how they have your account history and how your trading journal and I don't like it. I'd a lot rather just look at a graph or a chart. It's so much easier to see on Trade Evades. So no platform's perfect, and that's kind of why I jockey back and forth between the 2. But just be careful. That's all I can say, guys. Just be careful. One click can screw up your day. I must have had a buy, and it won't let me do it because I'm not logged into an account, but I must have at some point have been clicking around on a screen, and that ended up auto liquidating my account. So whatever we end up doing, it'll be with the simple market metrics. That'll be how I get back on top. That'll be how I get funded again. If anybody has a good suggestion for a prop firm that has fast payouts, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I don't really like evals. I think they're a waste of time. I'd rather just pay a little extra and be funded because, especially now, I mean, I can have repeatable performance. I don't really want to waste time with an eval. But that being said, the evals with Take Profit Trader are pretty affordable. So, I can't believe it. I hate making videos like this. This is terrible. I didn't want to even do it, but in transparency's sake and just how things have worked out for me, here we are. So, yeah, this video's long. I'm kind of long-winded, going through a lot of stuff. I'm all morning long I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how I could have done things different so that wouldn't have happened. So has nothing to do with the metrics, nothing to do with the way I trade. It's a simple error that I made, and the perfect storm of negativity and negative things that can happen is what happened. Sucks. So be careful. Be careful in your trading. Be careful in the platforms that you use. Be careful to watch and make sure that if you have pending orders that they're canceled before you leave your computer. I definitely will be more diligent with that going forward. I will do everything in my power to make sure when I am done for the day there is certain things that I will make sure so this never happens to me again. So, and it's going to be exciting to see what we do going forward and to come back and I'm going to get funded again. That's my goal. We'll get funded again. So I will be in touch and you will see how I use these market metrics, simple market metrics to get me funded again. We'll be in touch.